right, check this out. So I'm gonna keep this short, and I'm gonna keep this sweet, short and simple. I'm gonna try to at least, but you never know how I do. I end up just going all off on different things. But I want to talk about parents today. I want to talk about parents supporting your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? This is very important, especially in stages of their life where they trying to find themselves, where they trying to, they're trying to find out who they are and how they gonna go about this thing called life. I, as a parent myself, I didn't have a father growing up. Most of the people that know me, I had father figures, but I didn't have my actual parent, my actual father. It's nothing like having your actual parents in your life, growing up, whatever. I didn't have that. So when I had my child, when my child came, you know what I'm saying? Like, we literally, I supported this child from day one, from 2009 all the way up to now. I mean, the older he gets, the more expensive shit gets. The older he gets, the more he feel like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about sometimes. But past that, if you got a child that has a talent, and if you got a child that has a gift, man, listen, as long as that child ain't out here robbing, drinking, popping pills, snorting powder, doing fentanyl, stupid shit like that, man, listen, man, support your child, man, or support your kids. Because the fact of the matter is, we live in a society. I don't like smoking on camera. Everybody be on to me about that. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, we live in a society today where kids are easily misled. They're easily to get drifted off on the wrong course of things, man, because of social media, the music, what's shown on TV and stuff like that, man. They pushing agendas on our kids and stuff. And so, man, it's very imperative that you be a part of your child's life and very involved in your child or your kid's life, period, man, or your grandkids, it don't matter. But one thing that is a no-no, and this we're gonna talk about the number one no-no when it comes down to supporting your kids. The number one no-no is never, ever, 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 and I mean ever, ever stand in your child's way of their success or what they trying to do positive, man. If you standing in the way of your child's success or what they trying to do positive, on account of your own personal personality disorders or issues or whatever you might have that's in your mind, that stops you from actually promoting your child or trying to help your child get to the next level or trying to actually help your child better themselves. You a sorry individual for that. I want to cuss, but I'm trying to keep the cussing to the minimum. Like, you're a sorry individual for that, because first of all, these kids didn't ask to be here. That's one, they ain't asked to be here. Two, everything starts from home. All support starts from home, all teaching starts from home, and all that. If you're gonna stand in the way of your child succeeding on account of you feel like another child, getting more attention than the other child or your child or something like that, but they all together and they doing something, building something together. They done found their little groove and working and building things together. And you want to stand in the way of it because you feel like your child ain't getting as much shine or as much talk time or anything like that as another child. Like, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. A lot of people tend to miss certain signs and signals of kids that commit suicide, that go out and actually find acceptance within some of the wrong groups that they shouldn't. Being a part of things that they shouldn't. They miss the signs because you're so worried about your ego, your wants and needs. You never stop to actually pay attention to what your child is doing or what direction they going. Or you never wanted to motivate them to go in the right direction, or you stopped them and pulled the rug from under them because they were going in the right direction, but you didn't like how it was going because you felt in your head that, they're getting, they're not getting as much attention as I want them to get, or this or that. Man, listen, man, as long as God has put somebody in your child's life to motivate them, to actually, try to get them to the next level, or try to support them in ways that you obviously ain't or can't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, I will never ever hold my child from getting to the next level or doing something great with themselves because of my ego or my personal, you know what I'm saying, vendettas or whatever have you. I don't give. The whole thing to me is fucked up. It's a situation, but I'm not gonna too much pinpoint the situation. But those that know me personally, you know what I'm talking about. I do not support envious parents. I do not support jealous parents. I do not support parents that emotionally and mentally block or torture or abuse their children because of your own ego. Like, that's some fucked up ass shit. So, if your child has a gift and God has given your child that gift, do not stand in the way of that gift, man. Move out the way, man. You feel me? And don't punish your child because you feel like things are not going the way you want them to go, or your child is with a team and you feel like your child is not the forefront. Your child is not the person that's leading the team. In team, there's no I in we. So if your child is included and your child ain't having to pay nothing, you ain't having to pay nothing, somebody's literally taking the time out to actually support your child or your kids and doing what they do, and they being genuine about it and 100 about it, don't stand in the way of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got kids that get to high school or go to middle school or whatever, and they may simply make a bond with another child or make a friendship with another child in order to, try to understand this thing that we call life and all that type of stuff. So going through high school sometimes can be a very annoying, not annoying, but it can be a very misunderstanding type of ordeal. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to confuse your child any more than what they already confused as going into high school, or middle school, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation, man. So if they make a bond or make a friendship, whether it's girl or boy, like, it don't matter. If they make a bond or friendship with somebody, don't stand in the way of that shit, man, because you feel like that person or what they done built, this other child is getting more attention than your child is getting. As long as your child with that child, man, and they doing that shit together, man, doing what they built together, man, you stand out the way, man. You in the way. You know what I'm saying? And if you a parent that's gonna stand in the way of that, pull the rug from under your child when they trying to do these things, you fucked up for that. It's another word I want to say for it, but like I said, I'm trying to keep this thing PG. I don't expect to face backlash from this. I don't care about no backlash, because at the end of the day, with me, I can show and prove things, like, you know what I'm saying? I keep receipts for everything. I mean, when I say everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that parent, man. I'm just not that parent that is gonna block my child from their blessings, or I'm not that parent that's gonna stand in the way of my child trying to succeed to the next level, or just because my child is doing something and probably better than me with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. My child, well, I'm a sound engineer, a music producer, recording artist myself, and I've been doing it now for over 20 years. I use music as a self-expression to get out my emotions or to paint pictures of what I was going through in my life or what I go through. But I never once stopped my child if he wanted to do music from doing music. Now that my child is older, he's 16 now. My child is the official T-Spaz. Some of y'all that know that. T-Spaz is my child. The official T-Spaz is my baby. But now that he wants to do music, I worked my ass off. I worked my ass off. Me and my partner, shout out to AC Burnham. Shout out to Mally Boy, the Block Beatles. Shout out to Slow Motion Sound. Shout out to CP Ford partner, Slow Motion Sound. Shout out to my rap partner and my brother, Mr. Marcellus. T-Spaz has been in the studio since an infant. You know what I'm saying? The boy been recording an artist since an infant. Shout out to Big Pope. You know what I'm saying? We all are influencing the child's life. This child is now doing music, and now that he's doing music, as his father, all the connections that I made from back when I was doing the music, all the connections that I spent money with, all the connections that I bonded and made relationships with, I'm now able to call them up now that my child is doing music. Like I asked him one day, hey, look, I hear you doing this music. You want to do this? Like, are you sure you want to do this? He tells me, yes, you want to do it. So, if you want to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and basically activate my social hub, activate and go back in my contacts and get a lot of the people that I dealt with back in the Untamed days. Now that I've done that, things are happening fast for my child. Things are happening fast, and glory be to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have had a father in my life growing up and, had connections the way I got connections, then, things would have went, probably faster with me, But that's neither here nor there. What I'm speaking on now is that my child is now doing music. So, as his father, I have to be his father first. This industry is a very snake-filled industry. It's a lot of snakes in this industry. It's a lot of shit that I have to protect my child from. But there are a lot of good people in the industry as well. There are a lot of good people that I've made relationships with. But now that he's doing music, the connections that I have, they are called up and things are happening. If my child decides to go even further with it, I'm gonna support him with it. I'm gonna be right there with him. That's what a father's supposed to do. On top of being the person that I am, PT Primetime or PT the Weapon, all that. Right now, I'm not PT Primetime, I'm not the Weapon. I'm Timothy. I'm Pops. I'm Dad. So, speaking as a father, this child has a partner. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep into it, Lord knows I don't. It's right on my tip of my tongue, but I don't need to get deep in it. Anyway, he basically is my son's wingman. And they do great music together. They've made a great body of music together. But both of them are dropping solo albums. So with both of them dropping solo albums, we all know, if you've been in the music industry, if you've done music period, if you have a group, let's take UGK for instance. You got Pimp C, you got Bun B. Then you got UGK. When Pimp C drop his solo album, if he drop his first, the campaign for marketing his album is gonna be on Pimp C. Radio interviews, videos, shows, whatever. And you got Bun B. When he drop his, same thing. But when you drop UGK together as a group, then things are getting marketed as a group. Things are being done as a group. Radio shows, all that type of stuff. But that doesn't mean that since Pimp C dropped his solo album, Bun B is not gonna be mentioned. Bun B is not gonna be seen. That don't mean that when Bun B dropped his solo album, that when RP Pimp C, man, Uncle Chad was mission. But it don't mean when Bun B drop his solo album that Pimp C ain't gonna be seen or ain't gonna be promoted or heard of. Like, everybody know that it's a group. Of course, it's a group thing. But when you drop a solo tape, or when you drop a solo album, whoever dropped the solo album got to get marketed. Now, true enough, there's going to be times where both group members are not going to be present in events or present in interviews and stuff like that. A person can't get mad and get mad and just pull the rug from under, they child just because you feel like this other artist is the head up artist right now, and that's the artist that's actually carrying the flag right now. He carrying the flag. And if you play on a team, what y'all gonna get mad at the wide? If you play football, you gonna get mad at the wide receiver because the wide receiver is scoring more points than the tight end? Like, come on, like how the hell does that work? You know what I'm saying? If these two group individuals are making noise together, but one is doing his marketing and promotions and still mentioning the other group member, still promoting the other group member, everybody on the artist's team that has dropped the solo album is marketing and promoting that album, but they also marketing and promoting the album that's coming, which is the Partners. Why would you get mad about the other artists not having as much radio time or radio play or this one's in the camera more than this one, and they in the camera together? Like, man, you standing in between these kids' dreams and what they built together, man, on account of, it feels like, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, it feels like a grown-ass person being jealous of a child, man. That's what it is, a grown-ass person being jealous of a child. Like, you grown as fuck, why would you be jealous of a child? Or are you jealous of your child because maybe you did music and you didn't go that far in the music, and now, you feel like your child might go a little further than you did, so it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Or is it that you feel like if the roles were switched, if the seats were switched, would you be still feeling the same way? If it was your child that you were putting money behind and everything, because everything that happens, I'm gonna tell everybody now, like, everything that happens with my child, understand, yes, it's happening fast, but there's money behind everything that the public sees. I'm busting my ass every single day to make sure that my son knows that he has a support right behind him, which he already know that. T-Spaz already know, baby, how we get down. Hey, until my casket drop, and even after my casket drop, because the way I got things set up, even after I'm dead, he's still gonna be straight. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stand in his way or feel like, oh, my son better than me. With a dad, especially if you have a son, your son or your sons are the only men that you want to be better than you in this life. Your son is the only person that you want to be better than you in this life. You feel me? You don't care about anybody else. You want your child to be better than you. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a rap artist. I'm still, I still get down sometimes, but I rap. My son, he's a melodic R&B singer / rapper. He got that shit packed down to the T. And honestly, that's all I bump right now. It's my child. I love his music. Shout out to T-Spaz. Shout out to He-Man Next Door. If y'all want to go follow them on Instagram, please go follow He-Man Next Door on Instagram. That is now considered, I do consider him my extra son. I do consider him my extra son because sometimes in life, man, you never know what kids are going through. Everybody got parents, but parents might not, you know what I'm saying? Like, parents might not involve themselves in the child's life like they should, or every parent might not take to their child and actually pay attention to or support their child emotionally or mentally. They might break them down, you know what I'm saying? And you can break a child down to the point where a child can just say, fuck it. You got kids that just gave up on life because, a parent or parents just traumatize them so much by their own personal vendettas and all that type of stuff that they just say the hell with it, or some commit suicide. It's all type of stuff that go into parenting and you having an ego and trying to stand in your kids' way when they trying to do stuff, man. Like, and the thing is, we at a point right now where all money is going out. Ain't no money coming in right now. You feel me? So if a person wants their child, and it's like, you got a child, let's say you got a child that does anything, basketball, football, music, cheerleading, dance team, ROTC, whatever. Know that you got to spend some money, man. If you trying to put amp behind whatever they doing, you gonna have to spend some money. That's just what it is. But when your child is in a situation where you ain't having to spend no money, you ain't having to stress about what's coming tomorrow and how it's gonna get paid for, because somebody else has basically taken your child and recognized they talents and what they got, and their child is very close with this child. Like, they done made a personal brotherhood bond. Like, man, you can't stand in front of that. And why would you pull the rug from under a child because of that? It's a fucked up situation that's going on right now with a perfectly great artist. A perfectly great artist. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this real quick. T-Spaz, the official T-Spaz album out now, Echoes of Desire, on all major platforms. And let me say this, at He-Man Next Door, his project is next, coming up to be released. So y'all need to go follow these kids. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all actually, you know what I'm saying, like follow what they doing, man. They doing great things, man. And they came a long way. You know what I'm saying? Dreams in Motion is gonna be a phenomenal album. That's He-Man's album. It's coming up. Dreams in Motion. It's gonna be a phenomenal album. I've already heard it. You know what I'm saying? I get first dibs on everything on Pops. You feel me? Echoes of Desire, phenomenal album. But they also created an album together that y'all should go check out on YouTube too. It's called High School Introverts. And if you go listen to High School Introverts, you'll fully understand a little bit more of why these two recording artists, these two brothers, are so close to each other and what they've been through. They've been through trying to find themselves within the school, trying to find themselves within the circles, you know, trying out for the sports teams and failing, and you know, they finally found their way within their own little circle, and it's great. And they actually go off of each other emotionally, and they do good work together. But there's some things that's happening right now that's causing a split, not with them, but causing a split with their work because of ego. I do feel like slight jealousy, and no understanding. And so, you know, I want to just say that if you a parent and you standing in front of your child's goals and dreams of what they trying to do in life, T-Spaz is blowing me up right now. We getting ready for his video shoot right now. Unfortunately, He-Man is not allowed to come to T-Spaz's very first video shoot, y'all. He's not allowed to come to T-Spaz's first video shoot, because I mean, it's said that he's not getting as much exposure as T-Spaz right now, with T-Spaz promoting his album. Crazy ass shit. But yeah, man. I'm finna get out this thing because I gotta answer T-Spaz. Well, I gotta answer tomorrow. I'm getting ready to go get my son so we can go ahead and do the video shoot. But He-Man, bro, I want you to know, son, we are behind you 200%. The whole team, Youngster World. You know what I'm saying? PT the Weapon. You know what I'm saying? Still Standing Productions. KLJ Management. We everybody's behind you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And man, keep working right now, son. Keep working right now. We're not gonna let up, man. Like, we got a lifetime bond now, man. I understand what's going on. I love you. We love you. Our family, we have accepted you in. T-Spaz, you already know what it is with me, son. You feel me? Like, it's when I say I'm T-Spaz, like, it's my baby. It's always gonna be my baby. You feel me? So, the world, y'all see T-Spaz. I see Tamarion Lamar Crutcher. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, man, like, I'm gonna protect my child from bad energy, from threats, from any parent that feels like they jealous of my child or anything like that. Like, I'm a very spiritual person. I can't allow those bad spirits and that bad energy to transfer over to my child. And say, man, I'm gonna say this too. You know, just like racism is not something that you're born with. Racism is taught. Just like hatred and jealousy is taught. So, you know, it starts at home. You got a jealous individual. You got a individual that's envious of other people, or you got a individual that hates on other people when they accomplish things. It usually started from a parent. And I myself, I don't care who I done music with, who I done been around, who I done produced music for. I never hated on a goddamn thing. Nobody. I always supported. Matter of fact, I think I supported some people more than I should have. But at the end of the day, if I love you and I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And at the end of the day, I'm not finna hate on you. So my son don't know how to hate on nobody. He don't know how to be jealous of nobody. He don't know how to be envious of nobody. We don't carry that type of spirit around in this family. That's not how we rock. You feel me? We support those that support us, but at the same time, we support those that we feel like shit, they genuine. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, hatred is taught, jealousy is taught, envy is taught. That energy is rubbed off from elders, parents, people that you're around growing up. So I pray in the name of Jesus, and I pray in the name of Jesus, in Jesus' name, that the negative energy, the jealous energy, the envious energy does not affect these kids. I pray, because God has a plan for them. This ain't our plan. So if God got a plan for them on everything, man, like, we're not gonna stand in the way of that. We're behind y'all, 1,000%, man. 1,000%, man. And like I said, man, Youngster World, y'all stay out of trouble. Keep your grades up. Do positive things. Keep fake, phony ass people out of your circle. Watch who you have around you and watch who you be around. And don't let nobody entice you. Don't let nobody entice you to do nothing that's gonna set your life off. Keep your credit good. Keep your credit great. You know what I'm saying? Credit. Keep your credit great. Pray. Pray. Make sure you include the team when you pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray for your families. Also, obey your mothers and fathers. I know some people got some fucked up ass mamas and daddies, man. Some people got some fucked up ass parents. But obey your parents. Do not be rebellious towards your parents. Now, don't go jump off a bridge if they tell you to. Don't shoot yourself in the head if they tell you to. You know, you can, common sense, you still got God's common sense. But obey your parents, even if they ain't right sometimes, man. It's fucked up, but obey them, man. And, yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna say about that there, man. Go follow the official T-Spaz on Instagram, Twitter, not Twitter, damn, X, Facebook, TikTok, all that. Also, go do the I Need a Freak Challenge. Go do that. Go do the I Need a Freak Challenge. It's on T-Spaz page. It's on He-Man's page. Also, go follow at He-Man Next Door. Go follow He-Man at Next Door. on Instagram, X, and Facebook, and TikTok. And go listen to them kids' music, man. Support them, man. They doing some great things, man. And like I said, to all parents, like, support your kids, man. Whatever they trying to do positive, because honestly, they could be out here robbing folks, risking their lives, risking their freedom. They could be out here drugged out, doing fucked up shit. They could be out here doing anything else. But instead, if they using the God-given talent that God bestowed upon them, man, get out the way. Get your ass out the way, man. And let them use their talent and let them do whatever they gonna do, man, and get to wherever they gonna go to. And if somebody's trying to help them get there, get out the way of that too. Matter of fact, tell the person thank you, man. Tell the motherfucking person thank you. Don't call the person trying to start shit because you want why my child ain't talking as much as the other child, and why this child getting more video time than this child, and why my child to the side. I want my child in to see your child in. Man, stop all that bullshit, man. Shit. Go back in time and work as hard as I did. Spend as much money as I did. Lose the blood that I did. Lose the people that I did. Lose the relationships and gain the relationships that I did. Then talk to you. You know what I'm saying? PT the weapon. Still Standing Productions. I am the weapon. Go follow T-Spaz, the official T-Spaz. Go follow He-Man, He-Man Next Door. Youngster World, man. One.